recommend choosing 1 to 2 primary colors for your brand. And then if you'd like, you can also select 2 to 4 secondary colors for accents. Once you've chosen your hues and colors, you can decide to tint them by adding white to make them pastel, or to shade them by adding black to make them a deeper swatch, or to tone them by adding gray to mute the color. This decision should align with the feeling that you'd like your brand to evoke. Vibrant hues will say something entirely different from soft pastel tints, so ensure that your color looks compelling together as a palette. If your colors don't feel like a set, begin to massage them until they do by tweaking the color values. Now I'm going to put up a chart on the screen that starts to describe what each different color might mean. Again, using a vibrant hue is going to evoke something different than a pastel, so it's worth doing a little bit of research into a color if you want to use it as a primary or a secondary color for your brand. But at a base level, pinks are often playful, reds are exciting, oranges optimistic, yellow's happy, green's restorative, blue's responsible, purple is spiritual, black is disciplined and sophisticated, gray is formal, beige is warm, and white represents purity in most Western cultures. These are just really simple words to keep in mind, but like I said, it's good to look into each color and decide whether or not it's a good fit for your brand. I wouldn't recommend just choosing your favorite color or even choosing the color that your target audience might love personally in their lives, but instead choosing a color that represents what you would like to represent, creating an atmosphere that is how you'd like people to feel when they interact with your brand. For example, just because I might love the color neon pink, I'm not sure that the bank that I walk into, I would like to see that color everywhere, because I want to make sure that a bank is really respectable. So if I'm seeing some orthogonal lines and rectangles and maybe they're using the color blue that often feels really responsible, that evokes the types of feelings that I would like to feel when I am storing my money somewhere. On the other hand, if I'm going somewhere that I want to feel fun and youthful, then maybe that's a really great place to see that pink. So just with that example, we can start to see how these shapes and colors and these elements of visual psychology come into play. So think about your brand, what you would like to communicate to your customers, who you're talking to, and start to choose things that have those correct associations for what you're going for.